Here's the file I showed regarding the simple two-factor, two-level design to illustrate stuff on interactions. So I thought I'd run it and then see if I can get the resolution to look a little bit better. This is what the file is set up as. Minus plus, minus plus, minus minus, plus plus for the two factors A and B. Three different responses already set up. The no interaction case. Let me get rid of, I don't know why these extra rows popped in. I must have hit something. Get rid of those rows. Highlight them, rows. Delete. Okay. I've increased the font size of the numbers and the headings, so maybe that'll help. This is the no interaction case, strong interaction case. This is similar to Y1 with a little bit of perturbation. Here's the three-factor case. Let me just run it real quick, the first part anyway, and then check the quality of the video. So you go to Fit Model under Analyze, and I can fit all three of these at the same time. For Y's, it'll do one right after another. And then for AB, let's just put them in as those simple factors with no interaction terms. So I've mentioned I like to look at effect screening because the prediction profiler shows up. And we're doing standard least squares for purposes of finding our parameter estimates. So we can do a run, and boom, it does all three. Here's response Y1, response Y2, response Y3, so it's done all three fits. And for the Y1, the intercept comes out as 25, which is the same as the average of all the Y's. Makes sense since A and B were set at -1 +1. We have the main effect of A was 20, so the coefficient is 10. Main effect of B was 10, so its coefficient is 5. To get from a -5 to +5 is 10. We see basically we have a perfect fit. Here's summary of fit. It's not given. R square of 1, which means all of the variation is explained. Mean happens to be the intercept, 4 observations. For the second one, we have this intercept, and so the R square is less. We're not able to explain all the variation. There's stuff left over not accounted for by A and B. And the third one has a little bit of variation in it. Here's a summary of fit for the third one. Pretty good. There's a little bit of, this is actual versus predicted. Coefficients, same, because I've basically rigged it to be that way. And even if there were interaction, because I didn't put an interaction term in here, the other curves just move up and down without having that capability. For the same thing with this one. Even though in Y2 we know there's an interaction, we're not able to do much with it. Actually, I should be looking at the Y2. Here's the Y2. Nothing much is going to happen because I don't have an interaction term in there. It's just moving up and down. Okay, so let's see how that works for Camtasia.